there might even just be one thought or doubt that's holding you back, and you just have to get past that if you want to move up to a higher level. What I think a lot of people don't realize is that everyone starts at the bottom.
In mountain biking, honestly, what motivates me is like, I'm willing to wake up at like 1 a.m. and ride all dang day.
Anything that makes you excited, you should do. It's about like what I'm doing. I don't want to watch it happen. I want to experience it.
Whatever the hobby is, like it could be something as like kind of random as, in my case, like downhill skating. Like it's gonna bring you a lot. Like if you just consistently stay with something, it'll do so much for you. The first thing that was like a big setback was when I broke my wrist, because like that was kind of a weird time for me as it was. Like skating was one of the few things I had, and when I broke my wrist, it was like, shoot, like I don't know, I don't have this outlet, like this physical outlet, but also just this kind of like, I don't know, it just makes life a little bit more interesting, like you have something to do.
During the process of landing something new, meaning a trick, you can fail a lot, which gets really frustrating really fast if you can't land a simple thing. And then again, it can get you really hurt, especially in the sport of downhill longboarding. Cards are a problem, just everything is a problem if you don't do most things correct, just like in any other sport. When you go down the hill on your skateboard, it's kind of a different feeling than when you score a goal in soccer or you make a good hoop in basketball. It's kind of like the sensation with the wind going past your face and you're just going down a hill and you're like, oh, if I make a mistake, I'm gonna pay for it. So you kind of have this balance of like right and wrong, and it really like makes you pay if you don't do the right thing.
Going to the Grand Canyon was definitely a memorable experience for me. It was not recommended to go hike the Grand Canyon down to the Colorado River in a day. We knew we had to push ourselves to get all the way down and make it back up. Once you get to the Grand Canyon, it's undescribable. You can't explain the feeling you get, especially after I hiked for 8 hours.
My name's Deacon Roby, I'm 18 years old. My favorite place to surf is right over there, and a little bit farther over is Carmel, and then a little bit farther than that is Asilomar. I started surfing like 2 years ago, and I got into it from skating. I've been skating for 6 years, and I love that. Once you get that like first wave, and it was only like a second long, but I looked down, I couldn't even believe it. I was like going sideways on this wave, and it was like the best thing ever. And, like right there, I was hooked.
In mountain biking, honestly, what motivates me is like just how much fun it is. Like getting out there and working hard and just getting to the end of a trail faster than you've ever done before. Like just the success of going through, working hard and getting results like that, it just stokes me out. I think honestly the best part about mountain biking for me is you go out with a bunch of different people, and these are people you don't even know, just from other schools and stuff. And you go out and you're all competing, but it's more like you're a family, you know? And you go out and you're just having fun with your buddies, and it's a blast. Like it's really, really fun. And everybody's cheering on the side of the trail, and you're all whooping and hollering, and yeah, it's unlike anything you've ever experienced in any other sport. Like in any other sport, you go and you're playing and you're like, all right, yeah, there are people off on the side, but mountain biking, you're all together, you're all cheering for one another. There's something really special about pushing your limits and really just getting out there and trying new things and kind of getting past the red line and just pulling it back a little bit. There's something about it that's just so, like, it's really easy to find yourself that way. Like, you really find your limits and you really just dig deep, and you realize that you've got a lot more in you than you think you do.
You'll get somewhere with it, and even if it's not like a big thing, like skating is a really small community, but I mean, I don't know, it's brought me a lot.
There weren't any hardships, there would be no fun. You wouldn't be improving anything if you never challenge yourself.
Being able to accomplish things you never really thought you'd be able to do is just the greatest feeling ever, and keeps me going.
Next year, I'm going to Spain to teach English because it excites me. So whatever you see like happening, just go be a part of it and do it.
The feeling is the way.